The embroidery collection of Willy Rickmers is also kept in the Ethnographic Museum, Dresden. It was founded in 1875. Since the mid-20th century, its exposition was deployed in the so-called Japanese Palace in the heart of Dresden. Now the palace is closed for restoration, but we managed to visit the museum's funds where Uzbek Suzani are not only carefully stored, but also restored.
We're happy to have these first-class Uzbek Suzani in our museum.
They represent a variety of styles and local features of different craft school. They entered the museum in 1904, and of course our task as art historians is to preserve them all. We do not restore, but rather conduct conservation of styles in order to preserve their present state as long as possible. The richest color palette, refinement of composition, and patterns and incredible virtuosity of performance distinguish all Uzbek embroidery. They have a figurative idea of the beauty of flowering gardens and the mystery of the cosmos. Looking at the endless kaleidoscope of motifs, you do not stop wondering the patience of Uzbek embroiderers, and it is a living tradition. Another oldest ethnographic museum in Germany is the Grassy Museum in Leipzig. It is named for the banker and philanthropist Franz Dominic Grassy, who in the end of the 19th century donated 2 million marks to the city. With this money, the museum was built in 1904, and today it is considered to be the only Art Deco museum in Europe. And there is a collection of Uzbek art here. The Grassy Museum impresses with the variety of its collections. They cover more than 200,000 exhibits from around the world. The exposition of the museum is built in accordance with the universal historical concept. This is a true museum of the history of culture of the whole planet. The original collection of the museum was gathered by the historian and librarian Dr. Gustav Klein. His extensive collection consists of 15,000 unique works of art. Most of the collection dedicated to Uzbekistan dates back to the 20th century. It was chosen by the artist Gerd Telemann. These are ceramics and small clay plastic. He has gathered his collection for 40 years during repeated trips to Uzbekistan. In the museum's exposition, there are also older items that date back to the 19th century. They were donated to the museum by Friedrich Emil Tuchmer, who at the end of the 19th century worked as a secondary school teacher in Tashkent. But perhaps the most exotic object of the exposition of Central Asia was the reconstruction of the Uzbek tea house. It is recreated very delicately, with great respect for Uzbek life and applied artworks. And here, in the heart of Leipzig, in the Grassy Ethnological Museum, I feel almost like in my homeland.